bizim için Kürdistan bütündür. Kürt halkı neredeyse şu anda Kürtlerin yürütmüş olduğu mücadele bir varlık savaşıdır yani.
We're just arriving in Kirkuk. It's a city that technically belongs to the Iraqi central government, but the Kurds took it over as soon as ISIS pushed into the rest of northwestern Iraq. This is divided between Kurds and Arabs. The front line between ISIS and the Kurdish forces here. It's a very complicated and divided city.
The PKK base was in a Kakai village outside Kirkuk, belonging to a Kurdish religious minority who felt threatened by the Islamic State's advances.
ألم خطأ سيتوار دهيا لو خطأ كيتر سيتوار دهيا أما دواسون ركانا كتيطلا لقل عرب إما خلشي أمنا وشيا لدل راوشيا وترساتان لوي كوا داعش يرشك هذا سرمانو قبض عما نكنوش نكان ما نبن بلام يستاخ والبختان أو في أشمرقا أو قريلا في أشمرقاني فاجكا في أشمرقي كردستان العراقات ناوسكا أبارزن يتر داعش نيتوانو بيت بيشو.
All the villages around here are Arab villages, and to these guys, Arabs basically means ISIS. ISIS control those villages. No one wants to say it, but it is turning into an ethnic conflict here. Hello, thank you. Where are you from?
Bakuri Kurdistan.
From Turkey. From Turkish Kurdistan.
Kurdistani Türkiye, Kurdistani Kurdistan. Bakuri Kurdistan.
What are you doing here in Iraq now?
İjberueki kure eriş desalatari tünetif ser geleme hebe emi biçne vuri ve em cihazeki gelin İjberueki emnaha hatne bre em bre bu Paris'e.
According to the US government, both the PKK and the Islamic State are terrorist groups. But the PKK's success in fighting the Islamic State is causing some American policymakers to call for the lifting of sanctions against them.
We're spending some time with the PKK who are fighting ISIS here in Iraq. They've come here from Turkey, but the American government refuses to arm them because they consider them to be terrorists because they're fighting Turkey. But part of our escort is an American-made Humvee with the PKK logo scrawled on the back of it.
وقو عيد المجاي من روانيه برانبر من داعش تروريسته كان بسر نمري يك رژیم ان تک همو هودان چاکسازیه او کده.
We're just arriving at the main PKK base outside Kirkuk, and just beyond that, only a few meters on the horizon, you can see ISIS flags and an ISIS checkpoint. We just arrived here. I'm going to meet Agid. He's the main PKK commander in this area. Hello, Sachava. Many people here in Iraq say that the guerrilla forces, the PKK, the YPG, are the most effective fighting force in Iraq against ISIS. Why do you think that is?
لاني پرورده اوشتانیان هیا یعنی پروفسیونالن یعنی عسکری داعش لما ترسل.
This is a very mixed area of Iraq. How is the relationship between your forces and the local Sunni Arabs and the local Turkmen?
اما ترکمانیش به خومان ندانیم، عربی سنیش به خومان ندانیم، شیعش به خومان ندانیم، علیر کاکیش یا کاکی و یزیدی هن، آوانش به خومان ندانیم. یعنی دموکراتی باشه یعنی لسر او بنمای عمل نزدیکی دموکراتی بینم. داعش هر کسی اکات دشمنی خوی، باشه و خوی برای آباد. یعنی که لقل داعش شرب که شونی دیگه نمیده بای برای.
Agid took us to the front lines a few hundred meters away, where an uneasy truce is currently holding between the PKK and the Islamic State.
We're heading to a frontline position, very, very close to ISIS positions with a PKK escort. This is the border with the Islamic State, essentially. And this side of the border is either Iraq or Kurdistan, depending on who you ask. And that will be a source of contention in the future.
وملي دي كاوفي داعش ديجري سنر افا
أو شاب عراقي وانا على ما يواخي وانتكي استشارني الأول كراني خاش بالسفيل سفيل تيدانا نها هاد نها شارتنا يا أرتق دائما بيش تشبه نبلي.
Oh shit.
هذا الفرس سنجاري ويا خجي خي أخ بلند به سنجاري وانا اف بیراق وانجی جه بیراقی کلاکو في ملي توش قوان هيا بكسايك جه او قرناسيون جد يزدك سوي قصدك جه ارتا خورد حياة دش جه اف گنده همون ها ایسا دستی ونده دستی داعشی ده.
Is that a Sunni Arab village?
اف سنين همس سنين سنين او عرب سنين
كلمات ها كوني زور كده ها نده كوني زور كوني كده بيس يوشويني قناص بي وايتي دكم.
This is the border of the Islamic State, and this section of the border is being defended by Kurds from Turkey. Many of the ISIS fighters on that side of the river have come from all over the Arab world, from Europe maybe. This war is dragging in fighters from across the region, from outside, and it isn't going to finish anytime soon.